going on? What's going on? It's your man Mal C live, man. We had to go live on this. We had to go live. What's going on, man? Is they ready for this? Are they ready for this, man? Are y'all ready for this? This could be we could make history again, ladies and gentlemen. Are y'all ready for this? I thought the assassination attempt, you know what I'm saying, would make it so. Now, is he going to endorse it? Let's see what they saying about it right quick, man. We live right here. Let's see what they saying about it, man. Let's see what they saying live.
Notable because she obviously is a former prosecutor, something that Senator Heidi Heitkamp says she'll definitely use if she ends up facing off against former President Donald Trump on the debate stage, should she actually become the Democratic nominee. John Santucci, stay with us. Thank you, John Santucci, with that reaction just coming in from the Trump campaign and how they're already preparing for the possibility that it could be Vice President Kamala Harris that former President Donald Trump faces off against in November. I want to bring now in our ABC White House correspondent, Mary Alice Parks. Mary Alice, you have been keeping your ear to the ground, talking to sources within the Democratic Party, but also hearing from delegates who have a lot of questions about how this plays out going forward.
Yeah, Rachel, I just got off the phone with one Democratic State Party chair who told me that he was not given a heads up to this news, which is obviously a big deal considering the fact everything we've been talking about for the last hour. But interesting, he did say that he was given a call from the Biden universe or the minute after the news broke. The Biden team wanting to make sure that he was aware of the news, but also that he was checking in with the delegates from his state. Obviously, the conversation, the mechanics of this nomination turned to those delegates like we've been talking about. The State Party chair said that in the conversation he's been having with his delegates from his state, I should say it's a large Democratic state, so far, all the Biden delegates telling me that they will cede to these marching orders from the president, that they will back Harris. That is their intention. Like we've been talking about on the air, like you've been talking about with all of your guests, this is a fluid situation. Anything could happen. If all of a sudden we get another name from a governor, a popular member of the Senate, actually challenging Harris, we will have to, of course, go back to these delegates. But in my initial reporting, I can tell you that so far we're hearing these Biden delegates saying that it is in their best interest to stick with the president, or to stick with Harris, because that's what the president asked them to do. I also talked to one longtime DNC leader who told me that when it comes to vetting, he really believes the party has to stick with Harris because she is the only one that has truly been vetted. You know, I asked about governors, senators, and people that are high-profile figures. Surely they have been vetted. But he insisted to me it's just not the same, that a vice president who has been on a national ticket has been vetted across the board, and that right now the Democratic Party just cannot risk a mistake here, and that even a governor, this one DNC leader sort of opined to me, even a governor could, in theory, have some skeleton in the closet that he said the party just should not take that kind of risk. One interesting thing, though, will be not only, of course, who she picks as a running mate once she announces her candidacy, but this question of superdelegates. I mean, this is getting in the weeds, but we don't know exactly if superdelegates, those elected party officials, will be able to vote on the first ballot or not. They have not
tap in. Is America ready for the first sister to run the country?
We know that those rules were set to be put in place this week. So at this stage, Rachel, we are going to be tracking every meeting that the convention staff has, that the DNC party staff has, as they have to rewrite these rules or vote on these rules with such a different sense of urgency, with such a different political landscape, Rachel.
Yeah, Mary Alice, and I know you personally will be tracking that for us as well. I want to go back to our Chief Washington correspondent, Jonathan Karl. Jonathan, I've been thinking about some of the conversations that I was having on Capitol Hill with many senators, and there were some senators who didn't want to come out publicly and call on the president to step aside until there was sort of this plan in place on who potentially would step up and become the Democratic nominee. We've been following these movements in real time, this breaking news, the president announcing he's going to step aside. Then we saw that post on social media, the president then endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris. And then it was sort of this silence from some of these statements where they were commending President Biden, but not necessarily jumping to the defense or endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris for the job.
You know they're not going to do that.
Has that changed in the span of the last few minutes?
It's starting to change, Rachel. We're starting to see statements from some key senators that are not only commending Joe Biden for taking the decision, the sacrificing his campaign to get out of a race they believed he was going to lose, but also endorsing Kamala Harris. Let me just mention a few key ones. Tammy Baldwin, the Democratic senator from the ever so important state of Wisconsin, put out just blanket endorsement today. I'm proud to endorse Vice President Kamala Harris for President of the United States. And then we have the two senators
just to hear
from
those
Virginia,
words.
another key state Democrats must hold if they're going to win in November. Tim Kaine, of course, who had been Hillary Clinton's running mate, saying in his statement, "I'm looking forward to working with my friend Kamala Harris and a great ticket mate to keep Virginia blue." And the senior senator from the state of Virginia, Mark Warner, putting out his statement again, praising Joe Biden, saying the nation owes Joe Biden a debt of gratitude. But when he's done with all that, he ends his statement by saying, "I believe Vice President Harris has the experience, energy, and resolve to lead our nation. This November, we must defeat Donald Trump and his backwards agenda." Now, in his statement, Warner says that the decision is ultimately up to the DNC delegates, which is just a fact. But all three of those very key senators saying it's Kamala Harris. And I'll add a fourth, since you asked, Elizabeth Warren, of course, who ran herself against Joe Biden in 2020, saying that Vice President Harris is the person who was chosen by the voters to succeed Joe Biden if needed. She can unite our party, take on Donald Trump, and win in November. So there, you know, you still have some notable individuals, leaders in the party.
Now, what y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about that? Drop something in the comments, bro. Are they ready for this? Now, see, this all it is. All this talk about Joe this, Joe that. Y'all didn't want him. So, okay, boom. Joe said, all right. Y'all want me to step down? But if I step down, I'm going to put the sister up there. If y'all don't take her, Joe going to have to get back in. Now it's the time thing. He got 107 days. He has made this decision in the shortest time of any president. 107 days. They don't got no time for nobody to start going back over there. You know, we picked he's been picked as the delegate. You know, they went through the primaries, all of that, So, hey, it's what it is, man. It's really just them two running now. So what they going to do? Now it's a time thing. So like they say, and the money that was put in whoever was on his ticket, she was on his ticket. So it's almost like that shot that got her hired. The shot that fired that got Kamala hired. You know what I'm saying? hey, put it right here. Drop something in the comments, bro. This is the shot heard around the world. Now, I don't know. It's crazy how she gets all this happening after they didn't take a shot at my man. Now, y'all got to protect the sister. Now, y'all got to protect the sister. But this is not, because see, I ain't even gonna lie. I was on the fence about voting. This has been the worst presidential election since this is worse than NBA draft. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Bronny making it happen. This is our Bronny now, people. Kamala's our Bronny. We got to get behind her, man. Like y'all got to get behind Bronny. We got to get behind her. Drop something in the comments what y'all think, man. We got to get behind Miss Harris, man. Presidential elect Kamala Harris. Do y'all understand just having those words said? Where we as black people in history, we already broke the mold with Obama. We wanted it to be Michelle. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But we got Bronny. Michelle was, Ron, but we got Bronny. Now it's a pick your poison type thing. Hey, y'all want to keep the seat? We got it. Hey, NASA, hey, now they showing you don't matter who it's about positions. Then we got to do this. Then we got to move to the Supreme Court. Now my people got to vote locally. Now I'm invigorated about voting. I love voting for the underdog. And us, we always the underdog. And now, regardless of what you think about the sister, my black people, we have to stand together and show them that we can tilt the toes and tilt the poles. So what y'all think about this, man? Drop something in the comments, bro. We may have just the fact. I just want to hear them say them words. President-elect Kamala. It's finna get. Come on, man. It's finna get loose, bro. It's finna get loose. Let's see what else they got to say about it.
Of the highest order. That lines up, of course, with so much of the praise that we have heard for Joe Biden and so much of the pressure that was put on him to step aside for the good of the country. The Obamas go on to mention that what they admire most about Joe Biden is his deep empathy and hard-earned resilience, his fundamental decency and belief that everyone counts. They tick through some of his many accomplishments while Biden has been in office during his first term. And they say
no, Michelle got to ride with
away from the 4 years of chaos, falsehood, and division that had characterized Donald Trump's administration. Through his policies and his example, Joe has reminded us of who we are at our best, a country committed to old-fashioned values like trust and honesty, kindness and hard work, a country that believes in democracy, rule of law, and accountability. They praise his track record and everything that he has fought for throughout his life. He also says that he knows Joe Biden has never backed down from a fight, and for him to look at the political landscape and decide that he should pass
give him his flowers on the way out the door.
One of the toughest in his life. The Obama saying, but I know he wouldn't make this decision unless he believed it was right for America. It's a testament to Joe Biden's love of country and a historic example of a genuine public servant, once again putting the interests of the American people ahead of his own, that future generations of leaders will do well to follow. Looking ahead, the Obamas mentioned we will be navigating uncharted waters in the days ahead, but I have extraordinary confidence that the leaders of our party will be able to create a process from which an outstanding nominee emerges. I believe that Joe Biden's vision of a generous, prosperous, and united America that provides opportunity for everyone will be on full display at the Democratic Convention in August, and I expect that every single one of us are prepared to carry that message of hope and progress forward into November and beyond. The former president ending by saying, for now, Michelle and I just want to express our love and gratitude to Joe and Jill for leading us so ably during these perilous times. What you will notice most about that statement is what Barack Obama does not mention, which is Kamala Harris. For now, that was a very lengthy statement all about Joe Biden and looking ahead to the uncharted waters, as they said, that are now in front of this entire country. But the Obama not willing just now to name any names. For now, taking the moment to simply reflect on the tremendous political legacy of President Joe Biden.
And Mary Bruce reporting on that.
Yeah, he's going to get Joe his props, man, as he should. You know, Obama's a class act. But you know, he tapping on the back like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. You got to help the sister out. Come on, man. You know Michelle finna be on her campaign trail, bruh. And just think now, it's a numbers thing. If Kamala get in, that'll be her first term as a president, which means that set the Democrats up for 4 more years. Now they give us time to get in there and do the local elections and switch them local seats. Nah, what's up, Mike Muse? Shout to Mike Muse, man. Sway in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike Muse, we need him on here to break it down, man. You know. So what y'all think about this, man? Your boy is so excited. This is history being seen again. Now it's exciting. Now we got to fight. Now we got to race. You feel what I'm saying? I'm more excited about Kamala. I ain't know nothing. I ain't even listened to nothing about her except she was a cute older one. She light skinned. You know, both of my kids' mothers is light skinned. So hey, you know, I'm partial. So hey, she got my vote, you know what I mean? So let me know what y'all gonna do, man. What y'all think gonna happen, man? Should we ride with Kamala to keep the Democrats in power, man? Then we go from here to the local elections, man. So this is the transition, man. And the biggest transition is with the one of democracy, man. But this is history that we are witnessing. She can be the first, even if she become the first Black woman to run for president. To run, bro. History is already made, so let's tilt the thing and take it further, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I just had to come to y'all live right quick just to give y'all a little taste of what's going on, man. Kamala got my vote, man. I hope she got y'all vote. Let's tilt the tables, man. They want to play with it. They want to make it look like a joke, so let's play with it now. Let's play with it. Money on Kamala, man. My money on Kamala, man. What you think, man? Drop something in the comment, man. It's Mousy 219 TV, where we talk about all the latest topics and trends through a Midwest lens. And this is definitely one of the latest topics and trends to speak on, man. And let's not forget, GoFundMe is not life insurance. Hopefully she don't need that, man. So we gonna get this cracking. Let me know what y'all think, man. Drop something in the comments. Do Kamala got your vote? Do she got your vote, man?